everybody, and welcome. My name is Case Mager, and today I'm working on this presentation with Drake Matson, Karen Aguado, and Alexander Merrifield. Have you ever wondered how artificial intelligence has changed our world? While Hollywood portrays it as having robots take over the world, in reality it's not quite like that. It has opened many doors for us in numerous ways in our life. We are able to order items online and have them sitting on our doorstep in what seems to be like the snap of a finger. It helps us stay ahead. We have increased production and the opportunity to expand our businesses. Our world has changed immensely since the incorporation of artificial intelligence into our daily lives. The opportunities are endless, and when it comes to using artificial intelligence, AI, there are numerous ways we can use artificial intelligence. Our world has to undergo drastic changes when COVID-19 hit. We use this as an effective method to keep our social gatherings to a minimum. People have used it to do jobs more efficiently. Drones can get more done than humans in the same amount of time, which increases the production rate. Ever wonder how Amazon packages can get delivered so fast? They can use drones to get them to our front door in a matter of minutes. AI is even used in the medical field by doctors to assist them in surgeries. It keeps patients educated about their health and how to be proactive and keep them out of the hospital more. It is used as a tool to recognize fraud transactions. It helps people be aware of their credit score and move more accurately than usual. AI is transforming the workplace and changing the way we live our lives everyday lives through video games, social networking sites, robotic vacuum cleaners, and the way we order our food and groceries.
Why should you use AI? Stay ahead. 29% of businesses say they regularly use artificial intelligence. Now, this percentage may not be particularly groundbreaking, but the field is growing immensely. LinkedIn says that there was a 14% increase in AI-related roles 10 weeks prior to the COVID-19 outbreak. Many businesses did decide to play it safe and dial back on their AI ventures once the pandemic hit. However, machine learning has been proven effective for many companies that were impacted by the virus. In order to avoid gathering their employees in close quarters, some call centers, for example, transitioned over to chatbot services using AI software that could answer customer questions in real time. Many more recycling centers began using AI-assisted robots to sort through the tons of recycled material, again, in order to avoid exposing their employees to the virus. Artificial intelligence gave businesses the opportunity to adapt quickly to COVID-19. This proves that artificial intelligence can be powerful even in the most dire circumstances. The key is to strategize and know exactly how to implement it. A common misconception with artificial intelligence is that it is only attainable by huge corporations like Google, Walmart, and Amazon. But the reality is that many small businesses have been able to stay ahead of their competitors through the use of AI in an affordable way. Artificial intelligence is a lot more accessible and attainable than you might think. In a recent global consumer survey, 33% of consumers said that they use an AI-related product or service, when in reality, 77% of them did. One way in particular that small businesses can benefit from AI is through the implementation of chatbot services. I mentioned earlier that more and more call centers were implementing chatbot services as the pandemic started. But chatbots can provide a huge opportunity for small businesses that don't have or that might not have a dedicated customer service team. A chatbot is essentially your 24/7 customer service representative, and they are not difficult to set up. Why else should you use AI? Increase production. In 2016, Walmart began testing drones in order to help manage their inventory more efficiently. What would take employees almost an entire month to complete would take the drones a mere 24 hours. They could scan and check for misplaced items simply by flying through the warehouses. Walmart did this as an attempt to compete against Amazon's delivery drones. Artificial intelligence is so efficient that some machines can be programmed to order their own replacement parts and schedule technicians to come whenever they need to. Some can even predict future equipment failure. Then businesses, instead of waiting for something to go wrong, can have a solution ready on hand for when something does happen and prevent time wasting in the production process. Now, you might be wondering, where do the human employees go? I keep talking about how software and machines can help a business's production process, but what does that mean for humans? Well, luckily for us, there has yet to be a business that relies entirely on machine learning and artificial intelligence. In fact, there continues to be a vital human element that goes into the production process and even into the design and implementation of artificial intelligence. Automation has been impacting our workforce even in the 1800s with all of the changes in machinery and technology that took place in the agricultural industry. Despite the ongoing fear of automation, the creation of jobs continues to grow. One thing to look forward to when it comes to the increase in artificial intelligence is the opportunity for humans to transition from more tedious and dangerous jobs over to more stimulating and fulfilling tasks. I'm going to pass the time over to our next presenter, Drake Matson.
What is another reason to use AI? To accelerate delivery. 65% of goods are transported via trucks globally. Artificial intelligence can help play a huge role in improving the quality and efficiency of transporting these goods. For businesses, the use of artificial intelligence in the delivery operations can reduce their time, maintenance, and administrative costs by up to 45%. One way businesses can accelerate and improve delivery is using drones. Today, 14% of all purchases in the U.S. are made from the comfort of your home. With the annual retail sales of over $5 trillion, this means that over $700 billion are purchased online, and customers are expecting the deliveries fast. With the demand for instant gratification, businesses are looking towards AI to help meet these demands. In fact, 5% of Amazon purchases are same-day delivery, and that is expected to increase to 15% in the next 5 years. So Amazon is developing a future delivery system called Prime Air to safely get packages to customers in 30 minutes or less using unmanned aerial vehicles called drones. Prime Air has great potential to provide rapid parcel delivery that will also increase the overall safety and efficiency of the transportation system. Drivers, on the other hand, that bring packages to the consumer's home are assuming a level of risk that drones do not encounter. For instance, a driver may be involved in an accident, can run out of fuel, or can get delayed because of construction. Drivers are sometimes exposed to dangerous elements as well, such as a slippery flight of stairs or a dog attack. Drones create a safer system for delivery because they avoid most of these issues. There is, of course, always the risk that a drone could fall from the sky or accidentally release its package, or that a home is not accurately reported on the navigation system, like when your GPS tells you to turn right, which will lead you into a lake or a building. But when compared to a driver's hazards, drones are much quicker and much more efficient and safer. Other businesses are also using drones. UPS is making medical deliveries using drones to hospitals and has started delivering prescriptions from CVS stores. One of the most groundbreaking applications of AI is autonomous vehicles. Once thought of sci-fi fantasy is now a reality. Often people are skeptical of this technology at first. Driverless vehicles have already been making way into the transportation sector. Semi and totally autonomous vehicles use tools such as sensors and cameras for braking, lane changing, and collision avoidance, letting drivers and vehicles know about upcoming traffic issues. And thanks to GPS, vehicles automatically navigate to specific addresses to transport people and to deliver their products. Drone taxis are helping people reach their destination much sooner by minimizing the commute time and cost. In 2018, Tokyo became the first city to run autonomous taxis on public roads. Now all of the major ride-sharing companies are exploring the driverless cars, including Uber, who recently signed an agreement to purchase 24,000 vehicles from Volvo for its ride-sharing services. While the mere mention of the word robot might make you think of the Star Wars C-3PO and R2-D2 in a galaxy far, far away, versions of them are already becoming a part of the delivery operations because they make economic sense. The ideal use for these robots is for the last mile deliveries. For example, a driver that has to make 15 deliveries within a 1 or 2 mile block could park and deploy 5 bots that make 2 deliveries each, and the driver could make the remaining 5 deliveries, and they could all meet back at the van. This reduces delivery time greatly. And the Ford company is looking to a future where robots are driving autonomous cars and delivering our packages at the same time. Ford is teaming up with Agility Robotics in the development of Digit, a 2-legged robot designed to not only look like a human, but to walk like one. Built of a lightweight material and capable of lifting packages up to 40 pounds, Digit can go up and down stairs, walk naturally on uneven terrain, and even react to things like being bumped without losing its balance and falling over. Digit's design allows it to fold up easily for storage in the back of a self-driving vehicle. Once the self-driving car arrives at its destination, Digit can be deployed to grab a package from the vehicle and carry out the final steps of the delivery process. Scout is another electric-powered delivery robot designed from Amazon. The system was officially launched in 2019. From carrying surfboards to refrigerators, Scout can navigate around objects on the sidewalk, pets, and curious bystanders to make it to its final destinations. With the world facing the new COVID-19 risk, the need for artificial intelligence technology has become more immediate. Using robots to handle the last mile deliveries of packages and limit human interactions. For example, not only help protect drivers, but it also reassures the customers. The next presenter will be Case McGraw.
So what is the most important reason for using artificial intelligence? It's to expand business with artificial intelligence. Now, there are a lot of scares about artificial intelligence and how it will be used in the workplace. The most important reason being is that a workforce might disappear, or there are unprecedented problems that might arise from artificial intelligence and its usage. But the United States, underneath President Donald Trump, started an executive order that focuses on artificial intelligence. This executive order is to increase research and development for artificial intelligence. This will allow for a more tolerable workforce with artificial intelligence. They will be able to be trained and instructed properly on how its usage should be acquired and administrated. Along with this as well, imposed restrictions for artificial intelligence will be dropped, since the workforce and different businesses will be able to use this in a more constructive way. Overall, this executive order is to expand businesses within the United States and to interconnect us with the entire world and show us as a front runner of this section of artificial intelligence as a strength and as examples. Now, different groups of businesses will be affected. For example, transportation group, the healthcare group, the manufacturing industry, the financial services sector, the agricultural sphere, and the national security and defense portion of our government. With the medical section, for example, healthcare will be influenced greatly with robotic nursing assistants, for example, and clientele usage information will be completely changed with artificial intelligence. It will allow them to have an easier access and more interactive way to use the information available to them about their own health and ways to prevent future problems. Doctors will be able to change the way they do surgeries with more robotic influences and with artificial intelligence being taught how to do different procedures and different instructions. With this sector of medical and healthcare world, doctors will be able to connect dots, input information, and receive and interpret information in a faster paced environment to be able to use that for patient usage and for a healthier and more productive realm of healthcare and hospital locations. In the sphere of insurance, artificial intelligence will be able to increase productivity greatly with different sectors as in claims and fraudulent claims. They will be able to be processed at a faster rate with information given into artificial intelligence systems to be able to allow for a quicker paced environment for these people using insurance. Car crashes, for example, will be able to be processed faster, shootings and burglary, and also just loss of family members, to be able to allow for a friendlier environment to expand the insurance business. When we look at transportation, many problems can arise with getting from point A to point B, but from drone delivery to different just transportation groups as semi-trucks or trains or boats, airplanes, and the everyday transporter will be able to see improvements. With artificial intelligence, they will be able to avoid collisions, for example, and be able to keep speed regulation under check. What we'll see in the scientific research development location of a business, they'll be able to expand, as we've seen, for example, with coronavirus. The virus has produced a vaccine faster than we've ever seen before, and it's because of artificial intelligence systems and faster learning scientists. They'll be able to, just like the medical field, connect those dots to get from one group of information to the desired outcome. With the national security and defense location of a business, we'll be able to see them expand greatly, as they already have over the last 30 years. We've seen drone capacities and sending different aircrafts and watercrafts to locations where normal people cannot go, or just to space in general, to watch over us. National security and defense will also increase, not just at home but abroad, to be able to keep us safe and the people that we protect safe. With many executives, they are seeing that artificial intelligence will be an advantage. 72% believe this. And of that group, 55% are expecting to see a boost of growth. And that's without a fear of losing their workforce. They're expecting to expand business through productivity, support strategies, and growth generation. Of these groups, 54% have already implemented artificial intelligence, and that productivity will continue to increase. So why use artificial intelligence? To stay ahead, to increase productivity, increase and accelerate delivery, and expand business.